Great to have you join us on this week's episode of Art House. I'm Melinda Akinlami. On our program today,
it is by collective wisdom that we can achieve true wisdom. You all know the consequences of leaving fire at the rooftop and then going to sleep.
We enjoy a historical drama staged in Warri, Delta State. To a solo exhibition in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. And then we turn to Lagos for this exhibition, which is for a good cause. So we're looking at art activities across the country yet again. Do stay with us for the details.
The information age is too busy to observe little things in nature. The artist has a duty to draw attention to these details of nature, for very often the answers we seek are in the details provided by nature.
Art for a Cause is a group exhibition in Lagos featuring works of art created by some contemporary artists to help some of the most populous internally displaced persons camp in the country.
Make real change by helping others. That's the focus works of art created by about 14 artists displayed at this space in Lagos.
Art for a Cause is a yearly exhibition where we have exhibitions at different locations with a variety of artists who come together to showcase their artworks and then make donations for proceeds from the sales to charity. So we go to various IDP camps, we support IDP camps, we support vulnerable settlements in the country, we support the NGOs and all the vulnerable settlements and people we can find in the country. That's what we do, yes.
Art for a Cause features an array of captivating pieces that touch on many societal issues.
I've always believed that art can do more than decorate. It can tell stories and evoke deep emotions. I work with multimedia elements to create unique textures and effects, making my art not only visually appealing but also meaningful. Since I work in a school, the Indian language school here at Lagos, I work with children almost every day. So I could relate to children in a very closer manner. So art is my second passion, the first passion though, but through art I relate with children every day in my everyday life. So I can understand basically the basic cause or the basic necessities that underprivileged children also might need in life, and Nigeria is a place where I definitely feel for these children.
I'm a visual artist and I create live out of lifeless objects. So if you look at my work very well, you see that I use patches of waste fabric in quote Ashoki as a case study. We all know Ashoki very well, and it's handmade. You could see the stress and energy used in production of this fabric, and I believe that a bit of it shouldn't be a waste. So the discarded fabric is used to to create a collage piece that we can all see and relate with. And at first, when you look at it, you assume that it's a painting, but when you move closer, you see the patches of fabric used to create the artwork. And I realized I went talking about IDPs. Entirely a displaced person here and there. They are people who seems to be, they have little hope, as it were, in the society. These are people that are vulnerable. These are people that doesn't even have shelter, where to place their head, their elbow here and there, and of which there are people that needs help. Then I realized that, okay, I use this, what's it called, waste material, things that does not have life, to create, to create life and to create something that people can actually purchase with art, with their money, and of which it has been of help to me since 2016. I mean, creating wealth as its way out of a lifeless object. And I realized, okay, it's to me bad if I give back to the society too.
The bigger picture is to be the change they want to see by contributing to assisting some of the most populous IDPs in the country.
We were specific about the IDPs we are working with. We work with about 5 IDPs in Borno State. And then this year we are working with 3 populous IDPs in Benue. That's outside all the vulnerable settlements we have in Lagos and different parts of the country. So yes, that's basically what Art for a Cause is. So it's basically people coming together, not just artists exhibiting their artworks. We have sponsors too that partner with us, that support us with donations. We have people that supported us with funds and people that supported us with food and everything they could to support these IDPs and these vulnerable people. So we are donating to their healthcare, we are donating to their clothing, we are donating to their food, we are donating to sanitary, anything at all that can help them have a better life. Is a universal language. This is something that everybody can relate with. Art is actually also a therapy for most people. A lot of people want to see things that make them feel good. A lot of people want to identify with things that make them happy. So art is actually like a therapy to most people. So it's a link between the needs of others. So you try to join art to the less privileged. So art makes you happy. Art makes you feel good. Art puts you in a good mood. So people can actually, art is a therapy basically. You can use art for a lot of things. Even in the hospitals, they use art as a way of attending to some of their patients, especially children. And in schools too, for the special children, they use art as a way to communicate to them. So it's only natural to link art to helping the IDPs and then the less privileged.
The message is crystal clear that in every field of our profession, I mean, as an artist, as a musician, irrespective of what you are doing, definitely, we should endeavor to give back to the society. So I'm an artist, I create this for my livelihood here and there, but also this Art for a Cause has given me a platform to reach out to people in distant land, to reach out to people that are longing for our help. I might not know them personally, I might not be able to get to them personally, but I believe that Art for a Cause has given me a platform whereby I can use my heart as a way to be of help to these ones.
I believe art has the power to create change, and that's why I took the initiative to participate in this Art for a Cause, noble cause. Through this initiative, I sell my paintings, and the proceeds will go forwards or towards the feeding of underprivileged children in Nigeria. I was deeply moved by seeing some children struggling for basic meals. I knew I could use my art to make a difference, and that's how the idea was born.
We have a lot of gifted Nigerians, so this is great work. Those done by, in fact, there's a painting I saw there that is charcoal, and it looks real, like a picture. So really very good work, amazing, excellent work.
Pieces done by veterans like Simon Okeke, Felix Idubo, and others by Bola Ogunwo, Greg Onyeka, Belumi Kpomile, and many others were showcased in this charity exhibition.
Art should definitely move beyond art for art's sake and make a difference in the world. Well done to that team. Now we move to the JT Art Gallery in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, for a solo exhibition by Adekunle Mayowa.
JT Art Gallery, Ibadan, in the Oyo State capital, is the venue for this solo exhibition by contemporary artist Adekunle Mayowa, titled Dada Awuru.
It's a tradition and our culture. It's something contemporary and also part of my own identity to put our identity outside there.
Often seen as a spiritually favored individual beyond physical traits, Dada symbolizes wisdom. It symbolizes maturity. It symbolizes guidance, and we believe that elders with Dada, they are custodians of knowledge and custodians of tradition. In art and culture, Dada represents creativity. It represents connection to our roots. This embodies resilience and cultural identity. Today, we are highlighting the enduring relevance of traditional wisdom in modern light, in modern contemporary, and encouraging people not to forget their roots and preservation of our heritage and culture. This is why we have this solo exhibition titled Dada Awuru.
These dreadlock figures are captured in over 10 works of art created by this contemporary artist who envisions this project as a catalyst for cross-cultural dialogue, education, and exchange.
Most of the works here are in different series. They have both Dada Awuru, but in different segments. I call some decantations. This is from an experiment I come up with is like separating pure from the impure. So more of if you understand this thing, it's something they do when we study science when we are in school. They teach us when a separation of water and oil from each other. That's where I come up with the idea of decantation. So it's like separating the pure from the impure. So and another one is called spider webs. So it's more of armor. If you study spiders, how they work, they cover themselves with their webs, and so it's like a web. So I call them spider webs.
Adekunle obtained his national diploma in art and design at Polytechnic of Ibadan, Oyo State, a higher national diploma in painting at Yaba College of Technology, Lagos, and has participated in several art exhibitions, shows, and workshops within the country.
My art journey started from when I finished my secondary school. My dad, he chose the art course. It's not what I even dream of, but I've always been drawing and do other things as an artist, what artists do. So I always do more of that, and you just see the potential and try and change the narrative. And I'm the only artist or even do art course and all as an artist that time. So for a whole community, I'm the only one that do the art course of the thing.
Following the success of this debut exhibition, Dada Awuru is set to embark on a global tour with planned stops in major cities worldwide, providing a platform for people from diverse backgrounds to come together and celebrate their shared humanity.
And these are the works of art you sent in recently. Let's begin with this oil on canvas work done by Ndubisi Frank. It's called Contemplation. Then Pathways to Yesterday is done by Akengbuwa with mixed media on canvas. King is a digital painting from Olufemi Adedeji. While Oscar Tambam has this marine-based Port Harcourt water transportation piece. It's done with oil painting on canvas. Then the therapeutic power of music is what Chimela is showing us with this pop, oil and acrylic on canvas piece. Then life is a roller coaster, that's what the Itayo says with this acrylic and ink on canvas work. Echoes of Harmony is a piece by Tony Oweri done with oil on canvas. Abba Adams is wishing everyone a fruitful day with this acrylic on canvas piece. Oremeta, meaning three friends, is an acrylic on canvas work by Yomi. Which wraps up the works of art you sent in this week. We appreciate you for sending them in and encourage you to keep them coming.
This play explores the intrigues that created a lacuna in the historical trajectory of the Warri monarchy in Delta State, when for many years the kingdom had no ruler.
The Society of Warri Performing Arts presents the command performance of this stage play, produced and directed by Alex Eyango, titled Olu Akengbuwa.
What is the problem? You can't go. You still don't tell anyone. Listen, my dear brother, it is not as bad as it seems. Hey, who's away? It says here. A medicine that is inside its container cannot be effective.
The 16th Olu of Warri and last monarch before the 88 years interregnum was said to be the longest and wealthiest monarch of his time.
Yes, what's the outcome? May your words continue to grow like a fish in the mighty ocean, my Lord. Speak, or I will hear God deaf too. No, my Lord. It's your wife. The one that is so beautiful, as even in a pregnant state, she still glows. Like the one. She's my wife. I know her. I married her. Now, if you don't take your time, you will be my former slave. No, master. It's your wife. She's sick. And your sister has to call you.
You can imagine for 88 years, but those who are heir apparent to the throne, all of them died. The direct children of Olu Akengbuwa, all of them died due to one reason. If you watch, there are different perspectives. Some say, oh, it was because of the curse laid on the heir apparent by the Olu Akengbuwa himself. Some say it was the curse laid on the kingdom by an Ifa priest from Ife. And all of that. So the Chekiri, the Warri kingdom never had a king until 1936.
Ruler of the land of the sea, your favorite son is before you.
Omatele, my son. You cannot hate the masquerade sky and so collide with the masquerade.
Father, it is the death of the fish that brought the fish to town. How the boldness to
future king.
The award-winning producer and director, Alex Enyengo, creatively tells this story in the most dramatic and intriguing form.
This story is very dear to Ishekiri people and the Warri Kingdom, and that's why we have to tell this story. And you know, it's the 17th century story. If you don't tell this story, most of the young children today, particularly when history is not properly being taught in school, will not know this story, will not know where the Ishekiri people and the Warri Kingdom is coming from. And that's why we tell this story. And it treats the very important subject matter of leadership and succession.
My brother, as the new Awuru,
And I am ready.
they are forefathers guiding.
There's a rich history, culture, proverbs, music, dance, and vibrant costume.
Friends and all, I have just been informed that your son Chalama has raided the consignment of Mrs. Horrible's factory, possibly removing goods worth 1,000 demands. I shall have no order of anything but to take punitive measures against her.
For the team, the subject matter treated in this play is crucial, especially the issue of power tussle, succession plan, egocentrism, leadership, and family ties.
I trust you enjoyed our ride around the country to savor the richness of arts and culture. We have more on the next episode.
On Art House next week, My Serenity, a solo exhibition by Michael Balamin at National Museum, Lagos. To the Awakening, featuring 7 Nigerian artists at the Odama Gallery, Lagos. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing, and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever-bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your Art House experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Art House on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Art House on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's Art House this week. We really appreciate you for spending your time with us and look forward to having a conversation with you online on our various social media platforms. I want to remind you that you can see this and other episodes of Art House by just going to our YouTube page. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a lovely day.